Time for teams to start making moves towards the postseason. Here we go. It's week 11. And this will be a touchback, so we're going to need our first snap to see the first action of this game. All right, let's get this show on the road. It is 1st and 10. Daniel's going to throw to get us started. We've got a screen to the running back. Short gain in the end to about the 36-yard line. DeMarco Helms there on the stop.
It may not look like much on the stat sheet. This is kind of good on good. An offense gets a completion, not going backwards, and the defense, well, they rallied, they pursued, and kept that screen to a minimal gain.
First carry here for the rookie out of Texas A&M. And it's going to be about a 3-yard pickup in the end. That was Jordan Fuller getting there for the tackle.
You make that call to just give yourself a fighting chance on 3rd down, Kate. Take at least a little bite of the big meal between them and the first down marker. And that should make this upcoming call a little less daunting.
Forced out to his right. And that's a win for the pass rush. Hit as he threw it, leads to the incompletion. 4th down coming up. And, partner, I think we just got to look at what's going to be one of their biggest challenges in this one, operating quick enough to neutralize that pass rush.
That's right. And I know it's very, very early, obviously the opening drive, but hits like that compound. That's why defenses stress it each and every week to get after the quarterback, because hits like that can have an effect throughout.
That's taken at the 15. He dodged the tackle. And he's going to get him further up their side of the field with a nice return there, partner. Up past the 35.
Their own 37-yard line.
Good starting spot here for the Falcons, Brock. This is 1st and 10.
Let's go now.
Pennick's going to throw straight away. He has it downfield, working the left. And he is taken down as he drives this to the enemy 40. They get 23 on that one. And that's a Falcon first down.
Numbers are pretty clear, Kate. You get explosive plays. Those explosive plays on drives lead to points. You can't ask for a better start offensively.
From the 40-yard line now, this is 1st and 10.
Ready? 60 Eagles, 60.
Throwing, Penix. Finds him over the middle. Now here it goes, down the right sideline. He's into the end zone for an Atlanta touchdown. The Falcons don't need long to take a 6-0 lead. Well, Brock, they could prove me wrong, but I don't think touchdowns are going to come that easily the rest of this game. But starting out, we all welcome a quick score.
Yeah, not a lot of energy exerted, right? Not a lot of their cards shown just yet. They only got a couple plays into their strategy, and they found pay dirt. A lot of mystery still to come with what they're going to do schematically. A lot of answers have to be found defensively.
And this is going to bounce out of the end zone, so they will set up shop at the 35.
At their own 35-yard line.
Commanders starting out in a good spot here as they get set. 1st and 10.
Let's go now.
From the gun, it's Daniels. And like an empty wrapper, he just throws that one away.
Once that quarterback broke the pocket, kind of turns into like a zone read option a little bit. Kate, you've got a couple choices. Keep it yourself or try to force the throw. There was nowhere to go. He really should have used his legs.
Following the incompletion, we stay at the 35. It's 2nd and 10. Out of the gun, Daniels. And he's not quite that fast. Let him just a bit too much. That's incomplete.
Yeah, I think that's a little taster, a little entree of what's to come for this wide receiver. He's going to have to make some plays into some contested coverages, and he couldn't do it right there.
No connection on the last play, and now it's third down. They'll air it out on third. Great job rallying to the football. They get him down right at the marker, fourth down.
You can earn your money in the NFL in all sorts of different ways, but defensively, in a league where you're just not hitting as much in training camp, you're not tackling as much as they got to in the old days, when you can make a play in the open field, keep them short like that, I promise you some money will follow.
Going for it on their own side, Brock. Okay, bold call, but they only need a yard. Now Daniels on fourth down. He's got it to his running back. Running down the left side. And this gets the whole way down to the 11-yard line.
That's good.
I think one of my favorite adjectives, I don't know why, it just sounds good out of the lips, is shred. Shredding paper, shredding the slopes, or dude shredding a defense just like that.
Well, the pressure nearly got to him, but still a good play defensively as that one falls incomplete.
That was it. That was their chance to escape this series. They were looking for a way out without giving up any points, and that was their ticket off the field. Unfortunately, he just couldn't quite hang on.
They pitch it out to him here. He gets a nice chunk, looks like about 5. It's going to be third down.
That's a run that you'll take the result in the NFL every time. A nice play, a solid game, but it's also a run that you know, and you may come back to. Because if you were that close to breaking off an explosive one, you really break the backs of the defense.
And it's going to be dropped off across Commanders. It's going to be short of that goal line, Brock, but not of the marker. They've got a first and goal.
Every time I see one of those angle routes, I think back to my day one install. Rookie minicamp in the NFL. Texas, angle route. 49ers of the 80s.
And he gets in. Touchdown. The Commanders cut it to a load of points on the scoreboard. Quite the throw from him on that play, Brock. I gotta say, you look like you make quite the emergency quarterback for this squad if the need ever arises, huh?
And Kate, I know how this plays out, all right? They worked on it all week. He showed out during the practice week on the practice field, and now he just showed out when it really mattered, and everybody's going to hear about it, and they don't mind, because you're absolutely right. That was a dime for 6.
So we've got a tie ball game now as they send this away. Has this at the 6. And that's going to set them up just beyond their own 20.
First and 10 at their own 21-yard line.
Offense into the shotgun set as they line this up. First and 10. Drive starts with a quick throw left, complete. And they're going to force him out just before he can get to the 35. That's an 11-yard pickup, and it gives them the first down.
It sure seemed like he knew exactly where he was going with that right off the snap.
First down now, ball at the 33. And first carry here for Ashton Genty. It's a solid block in there, springs him for 8. It's going to be second down.
Well, that doesn't net a first down. You get yards like that in the run game, you will take it in the NFL.
Nice run last play. Sets up second and 2. Penix here from the gun. And it looks great flying through the air, Brock, but problems on the business end as it falls to the ground. Third down coming up. Well, he connected on 3 straight before that throw, Brock. Might not be perfect anymore on this drive, but they are still moving it well.
And I don't expect that one to interrupt his progress very long. They're still on a mission this series, and he's the one driving it.
Last pass unsuccessful. Let's see what they do on third down.
Let's go now.
Throwing now on third and 2. He's going to loft one deep to the left. He's got it inside the 25. And they are all the way into that red zone. No doubt they take a repeat of how this game began, Brock, and that play has them on their way towards it.
Scripting for success. They'll keep pressing the advantage, too, until some resistance has got to finally appear.
Thinking touchdown here after that big play. We've got 1st and 10 from the red zone. On the move, headed right. And cut in the end zone for the Atlanta touchdown. The Falcons break the tie here in the 1st. They'll set up here for the point after. The point after splits the uprights. And the Falcons take the lead here, 14-7 in the 1st.
14. Commanders 7.
And here is Schmidt to send this away. And that kickoff is into and then out of the end zone. So we got a touchback. This drive will start at the 35.
35-yard line.
Commanders starting out in a good spot here as they get set. 1st and 10. Play action now. Daniels. Into the hands of Terry McLaurin. And he's going to be driven out by a defender just before he can get it up to midfield. 12 yards on that play, and a good call nets him the 1st.
You know, Kate, you'll find teams go to this crossing route concept sometimes a dozen times a game. A lot of times it's for shorter yardage, but sometimes teams break in the right coverage for a much bigger impact play, just like that.
Here's 1st and 10 from the 47. Shotgun snap to Daniels. It's McBride downfield, and he's got it. And he's hauled out of bounds as he takes this down to the 30. A big play, 23 yards to move those chains.
You know these teams, they track every step of their players. Many of them wear GPS units in their uniform to track how much mileage. I don't care what the stat sheet said and how long that gain was. That dude ran a long way, all the way across the field, but it paid dividends.
Out of the shotgun, they'll give it to him inside. And they take him down after just a small gain on the final play of the 1st. Time now for the 2nd quarter. Commanders in possession. They'll have 2nd down as they look to continue this good drive. Back to throw. Here's Daniels. Has him on the quick hitter. And they've got him down near the red zone at the 22.
It's a gain of 4. Makes it 3rd and 2.
3rd and just 2 to go.
Here we go. Ready.
Here he is on 3rd and short. Cox, this is Lane. And they take him out of bounds, which means his offense setting up for 1st and goal.
From a great throw to a nice route and catch to moving the chains. There wasn't a whole lot not to like about that amazing play.
1st and goal at the 2-yard line.
They'll try and punch it in. The charge into traffic, but the line doesn't budge. They stall him out short.
Short of the goal line.
Okay, all right. There's a little progress on 1st and goal. You keep it safe, you push a little closer, and now you're set up for what you want to do on 2nd down.
A designed run. Daniels will keep it. And he's in. Touchdown, Washington. The Commanders can tie it up in the 2nd after cutting into the lead. Jaden Daniels with the touchdown. They broke out the design run for him there. Coach just tells him, hey, Brock, KQB, do your thing, get us 6.
Yeah, and these offensive coaches love this play, and defensive coaches hate it, Kate, because it really gives you an extra hat, right, an extra number when your QB's got the athleticism, got the legs, got the instincts to go run it in for 6. A defensive nightmare, an offensive touchdown.
A kickoff for the Commanders.
Now after tying this game up, they're all set to send her away. Return coming from the 6. And this drive will start inside the 25.
Take over 1st and 10 at their own 24-yard line.
Atlanta about ready to go now. 1st and 10. To the air with Penix. It is caught left side. And he gets absolutely popped to end that one.
I feel so bad. I really do. And I don't mean this sarcastically, Kate. I feel bad for these guys in coverage. I don't know how you defend some of these players today because they get that drag route, they get one step inside of you. Well, there's very little you can do other than make the tackle.
5 still to go here. This is 2nd down. Throwing from the pistol, Penix. Short pass brought in. And he'll go down, and we'll say right at the 39-yard line. They come through with a nice gain of 10 and a 1st down.
Move the chains! Gotta move them chains! Build momentum and keep that defense on its heels.
So fresh set of downs now from the 39. Shotgun give here to Genti. Get some space around midfield. The 30. The 10. Touchdown, Atlanta. The Falcons take a 2nd quarter lead. Kicking team on to try the PAT. Extra point set right down the middle. And the Falcons break that tie and now lead by 7.
Commanders 14.
And here is Schmidt to send this away. And no return as this bounces through the end zone for a touchback.
At their own 35-yard line.
On the jump.
Commanders starting out in a good spot here as they get set. 1st and 10.
Here we go. Panther 60. Panther 60. Go.
Throwing now, Daniels. Pass complete to Lane. And he's going to be driven out, but a nice pickup. Gain about 8. 2nd down.
That is a textbook 1st down completion. Sets up 2nd and very manageable and creates space to take that shot downfield.
Now Daniels off the play action. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact. That was Terry McLaurin on the target. So now they have 3rd and short.
Brings up 3rd down.
You go middle of the field against zone coverage, Brock. You know this firsthand. You are throwing into rush hour. And there aren't a lot of easy completions to be found in that part of the field.
Yeah, and a lot of those throws, Kate, you're signing your guy up to take some sort of hit. It's on you to protect your guys. Credit that defense for flying around and making the play.
He gets 6 on that play. And that's going to give the Commanders a 1st down. To throw again, it's Daniels. Left side into the hands of McBride. And they're going to bring him down at the 36. A gain of 15 there. And that's good for a Washington 1st down.
There are times a quarterback's got to be blacksmiths. When you're in the pocket, there's just a certain timing and precision. When you get outside that pocket, you got to be an artist. You got to be creative, and this guy is.
Out of the gun, they'll give it to him inside. Manages just a yard on 1st down. Now it's going to be 2nd and 9.
Okay, that's a run that's ho-hum on the stat sheet, but if you see a bigger play on the ground later on, it'll largely be because of a play just like that one, softening up the front and opening the door for a bigger gap in the future.
Throwing from the gun here. Throwing all the way to the end zone here. It has been an exciting one so far as we have reached our 2-minute warning. More from Mercedes-Benz Stadium in just a moment. Last pass unsuccessful, and they have 3rd down here. Throw here, 3rd down. Brought in right side by McLaurin. And they take him down right along the 30.
You know, I like the completion. You never turn down a completion. That's just not the right throw to make in that spot to move the chains.
Fly's kick is up and good. And it's dropped back down now to a 4-point game.
Hey, facing a deficit that's going to follow you into halftime in that locker room, they will welcome those 3 points. A little bit of feel-good momentum.
We've got a good one here. They've cut the lead to 4 as they send it away. This one's fielded at the 4-yard line. Only manages to get this back to the 20 before he's taken down.
Take over first and 10 at their own 20-yard line.
Falcons getting ready. Here comes first and 10. Throwing Penix. Defense is there, and he's going down. For the moment, we've got a sack. We do, though, have a flag to sort out first before we can lock that in. All right, here we go. Second down. Penix working from the gun. He's on the top. And he lost it. And the Commanders pick this one up. And they stop him. Before he gets much on the return.
You know, a situation like that, I mean, this is perfect situational football. Offensively, just get out of your own end zone. But those defenses, they can just smell it. It's like they taste it, and they know you've got your back against the wall. They're aggressive. They take the ball away. That is a win-win for this defense.
And he scores. It's a Washington touchdown. The Commanders get some late points and the lead. Terry McLaurin with the touchdown. Here's Sly to try the point after. Right down the middle. It's good. And the Commanders push their lead to 3.
Commanders 24. Falcons 21. Joey Sly to kick off for the Commanders.
All set for the kickoff. Sly with the honors. Has this at the 6. And that's going to set them up just beyond their own 20.
Take over first and 10 at their own 22-yard line.
All right, starting in the pistol this time, Brock. First and 10. Here's Penix. And he's just going to get rid of this one. Smart move there. When you saw the field, it's going to be second down.
That is a DB's best friend, pressure. That pressure earned that incompletion. They came in before he could find a target and hit him to alter that last-second attempt to get rid of it.
After the incompletion, second and 10 from the 22. From the shotgun, Penix lasers this one deep down the middle. They connect on the deep shot. All the way, that's an Atlanta touchdown. The Falcons get some late points and the lead. Kyle Pitts with a touchdown. And that right there, Brock, is a touchdown I think our fellow broadcaster Greg Olsen would be proud of. A big strike to the tight end that I don't think a lot of receivers could have pulled off and make it look as easy.
You know, a lot of times you're splitting hairs talking about the differences between tight ends and receivers at this level because a lot of those guys, they work the same route tree and they move with the football, well, just like their receiver teammates. And they could score some lengthy touchdowns too, just like he showed off.
And here is Schmidt to send this away. And that one bounces through the end zone for a touchback.
at their own 35-yard line.
Commanders starting out in a good spot here as they get set. 1st and 10.
60 Eagles, 60 Eagles.
Daniels setting up the play action. He's trying to push the field. That's grabbed inside the 30. And he is in. Touchdown, Washington. The Commanders get some late points and the lead.
I know you got to mix your looks defensively. You just can't play all zone coverage, and sometimes you got to play man-to-man. But with the receiver, with that kind of speed, that was scary, and he just made him pay.
That one right down the middle. And the Commanders push their lead to 3.
Joey Slye to kick off for the Commanders.
All set for the kickoff. Slye with the honors. Return starts at the 9. And that's going to set them up just beyond their own 20.
The Falcons take over 1st and 10 at their own 22-yard line.
Atlanta about ready to go now. 1st and 10. First play is going to be a give to Genty. And they will finally catch up to him just a second before he can reach that 40. The Falcons spend the first of their 3 timeouts. They'll have 2 left to work with before halftime.
First down.
A run like that, Kate, it just gives everybody a little bit more bounce offensively, because you also know it can set the table for more.
From the 39 now after that explosive start to this drive. On 1st down, here's Penix. He just throws this one away.
Penix's pass thrown away and incomplete. It's 2nd down and 10.
So it's 2nd and 10 now. Ball still at that 39-yard line. Firing quickly is Penix. Complete. And this one doesn't go far. Timeout called by Atlanta. That's going to be its 2nd. And they still have 1 in their pocket for what's left of this half. Third down. They need 7. To the air on 3rd and long. He beams one deep right side. That one is incomplete. The clock now down to 16 seconds remaining.
That one really stings, Kate, because you want to convert there and not only keep this drive going for points, because now you're giving your opponent a chance to go pad that lead before halftime. That's a no-no.
And this doesn't just reach the end zone. He kicked that one all the way through it for a touchback.
20-yard line.
They've got 1st and 10, Brock, but time for maybe 2 plays at most if they even want to try anything. He'll throw it. And that's incomplete with 7 seconds left. Time for 1, maybe 2 more snaps. No luck finding his receiver that time. So 2nd down coming up. They'll try again from the 20 after the incompletion.
Here we go, here we go. Left it, Lions.
Looking to throw. Toward the sideline, and McBride's got it. And he's out of bounds. A beautiful play to get that first down, but this could be coming back. We got to check this flag. Their work doubly as difficult now after that holding call. It's 2nd and 20. The final throw before the break. He's McBride downfield, and he's got it. And he's going to be stopped right around the 37.
Joey Slye to kick off for the Commanders.
Well, if you love high-scoring games, no doubt you have been glued to your television so far. And no signs of slowing down as we begin our second half. He's stopped on the run back at the 27.
The Falcons take over 1st and 10 at their own 27-yard line.
Falcons getting ready. Here comes 1st and 10.
Let's go. 18 card.
Giving this to Genty. And he's brought down as the drive starts out with a 4-yard gain. Offense up to the line fast.
Butler on the tackle. It's a gain of 5.
Penix now to throw.
2nd and 5 at the 32.
That's complete to the back, Ashton Genty. And he has it right near midfield here. It's about a yard short. A pickup of 17. And that is good enough for Atlanta. 1st down.
Something out of nothing, Kate. That may as well be listed on his resume because he's so good at it. Caught that one near the line, and after that, it was all him. Turning a modest pass into far more than a modest gain.
And they drop him after just a yard. 2nd down.
He's across midfield to the 49-yard line. 2 yards on the pickup. It's 2nd and 8.
Penix here from the gun. There's pressure, and he's going to be dropped. Well done by the Commanders' defense. And that pushes them back. 3rd down coming up.
3rd down.
We talk so much about decision-making, and often it's the decision of where to throw it, right? Reading the defense, finding the right coverage to attack. But there's also great decision-making that comes with just getting rid of the football, just avoiding sacks. They are so detrimental. And that one, man, he ate up a ton of yards.
3rd and long for him here. This is a heater going deep. He's got it inside the 25. And he has it down near the red zone, just outside the 20.
That is so much more the exception than the rule when you're targeting double or triple coverage. You may be fortunate to complete a fair number of those throws, but gains like that, those are rare, and that's big time.
Genty from the gun. Can't slip that initial tackle. Stops made for no gain on that 1st down play. So some immediate revenge for that last play, Brock. I don't know. What do you think? Is it going to take away the pain from giving up that big run the prior play?
Not necessarily, because it really does take a group failure to give up a big run like that in the NFL. But it also takes a whole lot of teamwork to knock them behind the sticks. Job well done there.
They break the huddle. It's 2nd down now. To the air with Penix. Has him on the quick hitter. And he's tackled for a short gain. Working quickly here.
A 2-yard pickup makes it 3rd and 8.
3rd down, it's Penix. Complete out to the right. And he's tackled with the 1st down yardage.
That's another.
Double coverage deal breaker for a lot of QBs, Brock, but less so when it's a target you trust.
You know, it's interesting, Kate, even 20-something years ago, watching Marvin Harrison and Peyton Manning work, every defense would go into every game trying to double cover him, but yet those two, like we just saw right there, just got it done regardless.
And he's into the front for a gain of about 2.
At the 9-yard line. A gain of 2 brings up 2nd and 8.
Following that little 2-yard run, it's 2nd and 8. Throw left side is caught by Pitts. And he has it down to the 8-yard line on the play.
There's no question, Kate, that the big plays down the seam or will make tight ends a fan favorite, but it's those type of catches right there. The short yardage, it gets good coverage, contested catches that really make tight ends a locker room favorite.
Let's see what they draw up on these 3rd and 7.
Set. Cougar 19. Go.
Penix now. Just got it away before the hit, but it doesn't matter. It's incomplete. 4th down coming up.
Number 86.
That's one of those 3rd down situations where you're asking an awful lot of your man to make a play to keep this drive going. Too much of a contested catch there, unable to bring it in.
And it is good. No problems there on the shorter attempt. And that will tie things up in the 3rd.
Here we go, all squared up once again after the first drive of the 2nd half. Something tells me, though, Kate, these kickers, they better stay warm because more than likely their leg is going to play a big difference in this outcome.
And this is going to bounce out of the end zone, so they will set up shop at the 35. Commanders starting out in a good spot here as they get set. 1st and 10.
Here we go. Set. 18 Cardinal. 18 Cardinal. Go.
Here's Daniels. Gets it to him on the screen. And he'll get taken down after advancing this to the 37.
As an offense, you don't call a screen, Kate, expecting to gain just a few yards. You call it expecting to break off something big and substantial. But it's up to that defense to stay ahead of it to keep it contained to something much smaller. Case in point right there.
This one nearly moves the chains, but he stopped just shy of that marker. 6-yard pickup brings up 3rd down. Offense headed to the line. Just need to punch it 40 yards to reset the downs.
Come on. Pass all 80.
3rd and 1. Daniels. Jump off, caught by his back. Inside the 25. And he is all the way ahead to the 13-yard line. It's a huge pickup on the play. And that's going to give the Commanders a 1st down.
You know, Kate, we often talk about flipping the field in special teams, right? A kick return, a good punt. Well, an explosive play like that does the exact same thing. Look at the difference in field position. By hitting on that shot, you've totally flipped the field and the tone of this drive.
That's going to be an incomplete pass on the throw to the right.
That play right there, Kate, that just goes to show you can't take any completion for granted. Even some of the shortest passes in the game plan.
Cut near the goal line. And they'll get this down nearly to the end zone. Instead, stopped at the 2. A nice pickup of 11 there, Brock, and they'll have 1st and goal to figure out.
You know, it sure seems like he knew exactly where he was going with that before the snap. That's a pre-snap decision that led to a post-snap 1st down.
They'll break the huddle and come up on 1st and goal.
Let's go now.
This one left for Daniels. And he's in for the touchdown. The Commanders grab the lead on their 1st series of the half. Jaden Daniels with the touchdown.
Joey Sly lining up for the
Just a great effort there from him, Brock, to take it upon himself, embrace the initiative, and turn that drive into 6.
You know, Kate, there was a day when you were watching Steve Young, Randall Cunningham, and that felt like a bonus touchdown. But that's not today. It feels like every quarterback's got to be able to score, be a dual threat on the ground. It's part of an offense every single team relies upon.
And that one hit the landing zone first and then into the end zone. So it's going to be a touchback out to the 20. All right, starting in the pistol this time, Brock. 1st and 10. Running from the pistol here with Jency. And some excellent work to drive them all the way out past the 30-yard line. It's a gain of 12 on that one. And that's a Falcon 1st down.
And the Falcons 1st down. First and 10 at the
This is the end of the
32-yard
third
line.
quarter. It's Falcons football. A nice little help for them as they trail entering the quarter. First and 10 from the 32. Another give here to Jency. Crashes through a tackle. And he will have this across that 40-yard line before they manage to stop it. Pickup of 12 on that play. And that is good enough for an Atlanta first down.
Every offense in this league is looking for a back who can be an athlete and a bruiser at the same time. And you feel lucky if you got one. Someone who can, well, eat up space when the lanes are open and deliver a little punishment to stretch plays when that tackler tries to meet him in the hole.
Nothing there left side as it ends up incomplete.
That's what I call complimentary defense right there. That pressure by the group up front, that leads to the incompletion and to the benefit of that secondary.
After the incompletion, they come up on 2nd and 10. Trying to throw this from the gun. Fits it through the middle. And this great effort winds up getting them well into enemy territory before he's brought down. An excellent gain, 20 yards there, and that's going to move the sticks. Defenders in the area, they still make the connection, Brock. Almost looked like it was just another throw on the practice field.
Yeah, this is how you just develop that just trust factor, that connection. We see it with QBs and tight ends, and the best of them make it look easy.
Well, even a great game is going to have its lesser moments. You can't get anything out of that carry. Stop for no gain.
Well, that's just about textbook defense and how to shut down an RPO. The coverage was tight, the numbers were up, and then the bodies were there to stuff that run before it could get going.
Second and 10. Need something positive here. Penix working from the gun. He's got London left side. And they bring him down around the 34.
Well, he saw his guys pick up the blitz. Well, he felt them pick it up anyway if he wasn't looking at him. But with their effort on his behalf, I think this QB felt owed to them and the group up front to find somebody to get a completion so that effort up front wasn't in vain.
Back to throw it. Gets this one to London. They haul him down just a foot or two shy of the red zone. That's going to go as a gain of 13 yards. And that's a Falcon first down.
First down. First and 10 at the 21-yard line.
Straight ahead with Jency. Dropped by the first guy he met. No gain on that first down run.
These big D tackles in this league, they love weaponizing their size right in the middle of the field. It is so hard to clear lane against them. And once he got his paw on him, it was dead on arrival.
Short pass brought in. And that tackle stops him after a solid gain. That's the 2-minute warning here from Atlanta. Falcons down by 7. Here they come. This is 3rd and 5. Here he is to throw. Complete out to the right side. And he'll go down. Looks like they're marking him at the 11. They'll say he got 5 there, but Brock, all they care about is the first down that comes with it.
And those are the completions they rely on from their passing game.
Offense is set. 1st and 10. Setting up to pass. Couldn't get the screen set up properly, Brock. Pass incomplete, and they're going to hope for better results now on 2nd down.
As a quarterback, you love when that screen pass is called. At least I used to. And you want to attract that defense and all those guys coming after you. But you also got to find a throwing lane, and he couldn't do it on that one.
Another try for them from the 11. Here's 2nd and 10. Here he is to throw. Makes the catch. Touchdown, Atlanta. The Falcons cut it to a point late in this one. In the 11th hour, now a point after try to tie this game. Oh, it's no good. Wow, they got the touchdown. They chose to play for the tie and not the lead. But they're going to remain down by 1 after they miss. Things trim back down to a single point, Brock, as they send this off and away. And that kickoff is into and then out of the end zone. So we got a touchback. This drive will start after 35. Commanders starting out in a good spot here as they get set. 1st and 10. They'll run it from the gun. Great work there to evade the tackle. But the rest of the run, pretty forgettable. No gain there.
When one defender failed, his buddy was there to swarm to the ball and make that play just as it gets to the line of scrimmage.
Let's go now. Viking 18. Ready.
They're going to pass it here. He's got a man left. Stop is made as he drives this to the opposing 43. They got 21 yards on the play. And that's good for a Washington first down.
Good offenses. Good play callers know how to utilize their personnel. They know where they wanted him. They wanted him on a route in space where he could make that initial play comfortably, but then go to work after it.
Let's go.
Victory formation here. Looks like they're going to take a knee on first down. So it's a win on the road for the Commanders. And finally, Brock, they can exhale and take a few breaths. Because I don't imagine any of them were breathing easy during that one with how close this game was.
Them or us? We're both.
All of us.
Yeah,
all of the above.
It is so hard, Kate, to match the adrenaline surge they feel right now and that they felt at every major turn throughout the second half. There's just something about a close game, the intensity that's there in every moment that you love to experience as a player and that you hope in all these moments you can execute so you're the